What is up? It's your boy Brost. You were watching Easy Mode. And we're streaming on a Saturday. Kind of want to continue playing some Final Fantasy. I'm digging this game. Loving it. So we're going to get back to it. Make sure you're smashing that like button. Giving me a follow. If you're watching on YouTube, subscribe as well. It'd be greatly appreciated. What's up, Britt? How you doing tonight? We having a good one? We just went through an epic battle last night. Got ourselves some new abilities that I think we're going to put to the test here in a minute. Okay, went to a wedding today, huh? That must have been fun. Weddings are usually fun. Very few wedding horror stories that I've heard of. Check something out here real quick.
Aye, it's a dangerous world out there. Let's stock up while you can.
Your mom's wedding, huh? Well, congratulations to your mother.
Go on, then.
Hey, Dan, what's up? Thanks for the like. Trying to check something out here on YouTube. What the hell is going on here? Oh, okay. Glad to hear that it was awesome. Weddings are always fun. Alright, let's get into some action over here, huh? Where am I at? Got a few places to hang out at, so let's go all the way back to Northreach. Nothing up, bro. Just getting back into some Final Fantasy.
Unless we find Isabel.
I heard a bloke saying he saw ghosts on the far side of the wall.
I saw it with my own eyes. The whole of Oregon.
Missed a epic fight last night. That's pretty badass battle I had to go through. Get me some new abilities.
I can't do it.
Refresh that. See where that goes.
My lord, my lady.
We received the dame's message. There have been sightings of strange creatures, I understand.
With the blue eyes. Yes. Like a Kashik, but different. They've taken so many. I've lost count. A Kashik, but different.
You guys are playing dominoes again?
Ultimus thralls. And what of your mistress? Is she here?
Oh, no. She went to the garrison to ask what they were planning on doing about all this.
Then we'll look for her there.
What up, Jess? Hey, man. There ain't nothing wrong with playing dominoes. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That thing.
Madame, please! Half the garrison's been slaughtered by those things. We lost the captain this very morning.
We've tried requesting reinforcements, but there's been no word from the capital or the Dominion in days. What more would you have us do?
I would have you do your duty. Those at the Vale look to me for protection. And protect them I shall. Because they are my charges, and that is my duty. In case you have forgotten, the people of this town are your charges. But more than that, they are your people. Your sisters, your brothers, your lovers. So you have a choice. Lay down your sword and watch as they are slaughtered, or take it up and do what is right.
She speaks the truth, you know. This here, it's all we have. It's all that's left.
What we have left is our lives. Do you really want us to lose them as well?
Not if we don't have to. Look, there's a cask under the captain's bunk. Let's talk about this over a drink, eh?
I'm listening.
Promise of ale, and they're listening.
Ah, Clive. I didn't expect help to arrive so quickly. And sought to take matters into my own hands.
It was a noble effort, but I thought you might still need some support.
How like you to consider my needs.
What we need to consider is where the creatures came from.
The way the survivors speak of them, one would think they appeared out of thin air. And perhaps they did. It's hard to know what to believe these days.
We'll talk to the survivors.
All this running around back and forth. I just want to use my new abilities.
You're a pikeman, yes? What happened?
I've got family in Moor. I heard the flood was spreading, so I went to see if they were all right. And a pack of them glowing things found me in the meadow. I ran for my life. I never did get to the village.
Leave that to us.
My family. They're still in the capital.
It's all right. Did you see the creatures that attacked you?
Creatures? Yeah, they came out of nowhere. They went for Joseph first, then me, and then they were just gone.
Do you remember where you were?
On the road from Oriflamme. We just passed Moor when... Where's my Joseph?
It's all right. Just rest now. At least we have an idea of where the thralls might be now. We should head for more.
The two soldiers were carrying another.
Here we go.
It was all they could do to escape.
Make sure you're smashing that like button. Or any of the other multiple reactions. Aether flood.
Clive, look!
Finally.
See them. With me.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That goes on for a while. That's pretty sweet.
Save your strength.
Yeah. There we go. Where are you going? Where were you going? Oh, wrong button. More enemies approaching. Ah, he got me. It's very hard to time that. Ugh. There we go. I forgot what that does. Yeah. So that's it. Just playing some dominoes.
Do you think there are more?
There are always
What we
more.
drinking tonight?
But I'd say we've done what we can for the time being.
Then we should let Isabel know.
You have the town's thanks.
Don't thank us yet.
Cream ale.
There will be more. Many more. And you'll need to be ready for them.
Oh, we shall. Isn't that right, Captain?
Yes, milady. The garrison will be ready.
Philippe here has convinced most of the men to remain at their posts. For now, at least.
Hearing that the Dame would look kindly on any man who committed himself to the task certainly didn't hurt. It's not the most selfless of motives, I'll admit.
Beer and wine.
Whatever it takes, eh? Now me, I never needed convincing. I became a soldier to protect the people I love. And the people I love.
Yeah, I
are
got
the
me
ones
a
standing before me.
Rockin' Buzzard Brew.
Chivalrous.
Classic American Pilsner.
Now, if you don't mind, I have sentries to post. Milady.
Like a mashup from a local brewery and the radio station out here. It's pretty
This
good.
has solved all of my problems. But it has solved one. And that's one fewer than I had this morning. Thank you again, Clive.
It's pretty good. Comes in a 4-pack. Took me forever to find it. Head on over to Martha's Rest. Do a little more running around. Fancy, yeah. I don't know about that.
Martha, it's good to see you.
And you, Clive. Jill?
Otto said you'd been attacked by a Kashik. What exactly happened here?
Those skies are what happened. Not long after they fell dark, we had our first visit. There were hundreds of them. Tried to storm the hill. Only a handful made it up here, but that was more than enough. The rest are still down there now. And while we have a few willing fighters holding them back, they're sorely outnumbered.
What do you think, Clive?
That we join the fight?
I thought you'd never offer. Now, where I need you is the Fallen Gate. That's where the fighting is fiercest. Let the men know you've come to help. Something tells me they'll be pleased to see you.
We're on our way.
Wine is okay. I never got
Do
into
you
it.
think there were as many as Martha says?
There was a time where me and Jess were trying to become whinies, but it didn't take. I'm just not that into it.
You don't think they've abandoned us, do you?
What, could I no longer get out this way? Oh, okay, there we are. Oh, jeez. But yeah, to each his own. Do you like wine? Wine is awesome.
Clive, wounded.
We deal with the Akashic first.
I'm just gonna charge this up. It's a good way to end it.
These men don't have the look of hired swords.
I'll have to try that. What I was always looking for was something
If
sweet.
you've come to rob this place,
You are mistaken, my Lord Rosfield. We're here by Madame Martha's leave.
how do you know my name?
Forgive me, my lord. There wasn't time for
I'll try it.
introductions. We're with the Guardians of the Flame.
Wade's men? But how did you come to be here? Where is your commander?
Sir Wade left earlier with a scouting party to find out where the Akashic were coming from.
Did he? Take your wounded back to the inn. Martha will see you're looked after. We'll join you anon.
And a straw? Does a straw really make that big of a difference? I don't know. I'm asking.
And to think you took them for thieves. A fine reward for holding off the horde, that is.
When did Wade and his men arrive?
Not long after Rosalith fell. The Guardians asked me to shelter some of them that had lost their homes. They were making ready to leave just as the skies turned, and we agreed it was best we stuck together.
Martha! Trouble! The scouting party's almost at the lift, but they got a pack of Akashic snapping at their heels! And they got wounded with them! They're not gonna make it!
Damn it all.
We'll worry about them, Martha.
You look after everyone here. If any can still fight, send them to the lift.
I will. You two be safe now.
No, I can't say I have drinking beer with a straw. Does it make a difference? I don't know. Thanks for the like, Brittany. Okay, all right. I see that.
Mad dogs.
Mess me up, huh? Maybe we'll do a whole episode of Asking Haskins where I drink my beer through a straw. It's for science. It'll be a science experiment. Do anything for science, right?
Squire, I need you to get those who can still walk up the lift to Martha's. But what about... I didn't ask, Oscar. Sir.
Sir Wade.
Lord Rosfield. If you aren't a sight for sore eyes.
Martha seemed to think you might need some help. And by the looks of it...
We thought we could sneak by them. But we didn't know there would be so many. How could we have?
Behind you!
Yeah, we'll do that for sure. Why not? Gotta test things out.
Damn it. We need to get the injured to safety.
Do you think we can hold them off?
We can certainly try.
Yeah, we can hold them off. Come on.
Are you with us, Sir Wade?
Always.
Then let's do our duty.
Oh, not see that in time. Not even close to the guy. All right. Matt and Claudette can do it without, and they'll be the control. See, we're already getting it all scientifical with it. Alright, enough messing around. Hell yeah. It's all in the name of science, you know? Oh, there's other things out here. What do you know? Come on.
It's over. Too slow. Too slow.
Ah, he got me. Enemy slain. Turn that off.
Is anyone hurt?
I don't think so.
And yet again, you've pulled me from the flames. It's just a pity I keep walking into them.
You've never been one to shy away from danger, Sir Wade. Like any shield worthy of the name.
Thank you, thank you.
I see you're all in one piece.
Martha!
Is something wrong?
The lookout saw smoke coming from down Eastpool way. Too thick to be a hearth.
A second horde.
Feel like finishing the job.
Always.
Jill and I will make for Eastpool. You'll need to move the injured without us.
Don't you worry about them.
The moment my men are safe, I'll follow. Good luck.
It's like every time I have an epic battle, I'm talking about last night, and like I get to like play as Ifrit, like you guys miss it. The next day, you guys show up, I got new powers, and you're like, eh. You're missing the epic battles every time. Maybe we can get one tonight. Where am I going? Wrong way, that's where I'm going.
Just patch me up as quick.
Ooh. Good old goblins.
They're headed for the rest.
We have to slow them down. Martha and the others won't be ready.
That's how you take out a bunch of guys at once. Aww. Thank you, thank you. Went black there real quick.
Apologies, my lord. Did I miss anything?
Only the first round, Sir Wade. Shall we?
Man, wrong button. It's all good. It's one way to end it.
Do you see any more?
No. I think that was the last of them.
But it won't be long before the next lot arrive.
Then we make for Martha's while we can.
What did you find out there?
The same as Sir Wade. Scores of Akashic.
Well, wherever they came from, they're gone now. Our lookouts say the lowlands are clear. Hopefully we'll have enough time to lick our wounds.
How many of your men were injured?
A damn sight less than if you hadn't turned up. Thank you.
It was a hard-fought victory. But as long as the skies remain dark, I fear the Akashic's numbers are only going to rise. It's not a matter of if the Horde will be back, but when. And whether that's sooner or later, we'll need to be ready. The inn here affords a good view of the land, and is easily defendable. I'd like to make this one of our outposts.
What do you say, Martha? You'd have more
Shut
men
up,
to guard the
Dan.
rest.
Could have been
Well,
quicker.
When you put it
But
like
you're right, it
that,
probably could have been.
of course they can stay.
Okay.
My lord, there's someone I'd like you to meet. Oscar, over here. It is an honor to make your acquaintance, Lord Rossfield. I am Oscar. Oscar of House Murdoch.
Murdoch. I wasn't aware the Lord Commander had children.
Oh, he didn't.
But his brother, my father, did. I am Sir Rodney's nephew.
Well, go on then. It's not for me to ask him.
Yes, Sir Wade. If it please you, my Lord Marquis, might you take me as your squire? I would learn the duties of a shield from the finest.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, Oscar, but I am a shield no longer. Nor was I ever the finest. And spending time in the company of an outlaw hardly seems a fitting education for one aspiring to take his oaths.
My Aunt Hannah once told me that a man is not defined by his title, but what he does in its name. You have accomplished much since taking on the mantle of Cid, winning no little honor in so doing. And I would sooner serve under an honorable outlaw than an unworthy shield. Not that Sir Wade and the other guardians are... I mean to say that, they're...
It's all right. We know what you mean. There is only so much the boy can learn from me, my lord.
But a squire...
Would that really be so bad? You were a squire once. And I'm certain Sir Rodney would approve.
Know that I'll show you as much leniency as your uncle showed me.
I would not have it any other way.
Okay, so I got a squire now? What the hell does that mean? Gotta teach someone? I don't know, Dan. What is the difference between Jesus and a hooker? I'm sure the punchline is beautiful. The face you make when you nail them. Yeah. Good stuff. Good stuff. Maybe not as family friendly for, you know, most streams, but then again, we are playing Final Fantasy and they do say the F word like constantly, so who cares, right? So let's take a second here, and I want to test something out, guys. I want to test out like an automated bot feature that supposedly is here on the chat things. I want you to type in exclamation mark followage, FOLLOWAGE, and it should tell you how long you've been following me. I want to see if it works. So one of you two test that out for me.
Cid, your new companion appears much more formidable than your uncle. Should I be worried?
You haven't been introduced.
Jill, Clive has told me much about you.
Neither of you got that right.
Sure.
Follow,
Your stone has said that
FOLLO,
Dalamil has a bandit
follow.
problem.
Followage.
Although you're a little late. They left with our
FOLL.
guild days ago.
Any idea where they went?
OWAGE.
Your guess is as good as
Man,
mine.
I gotta write that down
But
now.
the fact is,
How come I can't
I
think of
have
it
more
right?
immediate concerns.
What did you say to me? What did you say?
Ah, as if by magic. Let's just say
FOLLOWAGE! Exclamation point.
And at
FOLLOWAGE.
this rate, it won't be the actions of the bandits which prove to be our undoing. It will be our own. Now, I've tried reasoning with the dissenting parties, but even the Desert Hare has limits.
Follow AGE.
What makes you think they'll listen to us?
What makes you think they won't?
She makes a fair point, Cid. And you won't have wasted much of your precious time if you fail.
FOLLOWAGE. OW. Follow. AGE.
Suppose we just follow the shouting.
That's what I thought. Britt, you got it right, but the exclamation point's got to be first. I didn't think it would be that tough, but someone someday will get it.
You wouldn't talk like that if it had been your men whose throats were slit. Blood for blood. It's the only way. We hire mercenaries.
There it goes. 176 days. Look at that.
As a lesson to the rest.
And what happens when those mercenaries are slaughtered like your men?
Thanks for 176 days.
We're better off using that coin to buy food and supplies. If we hire mercenaries, the only
So
thing
it
we're
does
buying
work.
is the
Nice.
Bandisire. And you cannot fill empty bellies with that. Do you hear me?
But what happens when they come back? Maybe it'll be your throat that's slit.
That's enough. Both of you. Any more of this and I'll throw you out myself. Come back when you're ready to talk like adults.
There you go, Brittany. That's for you.
Victor. What's he doing here?
Sid. And Lady Jill. What brings you here?
I was about to ask you the same thing.
Costness is in chaos, and the markets have all but ceased to operate. The Briar's Kiss here in Dalamil is the only place I can reliably
Welcome.
obtain supplies. I was here to do just that when Master Lubor told me of his troubles. He thought I might be able to talk some sense into these fools. But if you're here, I suppose his patience must be waning.
Who are those people?
Those were the thorns in Lubor's side. And the reason this place might be headed the same way as Costness. It's these accursed skies. The darkness is enough to drive a man to madness. Or an entire city, for that matter.
We're still working on the skies. But in the meantime, perhaps we can find a solution to Dalamil's problems.
I hope so. For all our sakes.
Brittany wants a shot glass and a medal, huh? She's gonna have to share yours.
So,
I mean, I can order a shot glass and a medal if she wants one.
Full of people who were angry and afraid. And with good reason by the sound of it. But if left to smolder, that anger and fear could set the entire town alight.
my thoughts exactly. What to do? Both sides wish to protect
Maybe
their
I'll come up
homes
with a
and
game
livelihoods, if only they could agree on how.
where you guys can like
As long as they are divided,
tag each other
we're
in or
vulnerable.
something. I don't know.
And if there's one thing bandits
Wheels are
like,
rolling.
it's an easy target.
What would Sid the Outlaw suggest?
Well, if it were my namesake, he'd let them choose for themselves and be on hand to pick up the pieces when it all went wrong.
That sounds like a recipe for disaster.
A recipe for disaster is precisely what it is. But perhaps that realization would be enough to make them question the ingredients. While it's plain neither Conrad nor Natalie will countenance the other's proposal, it may still be possible to make them doubt their own before presenting them with a third option.
And that would be?
To pool our resources and save the city ourselves. Why fight each other
when all that fear and anger can be directed at the bandits?
It appears we have a plan of action. Victor, pay Conrad a visit. See if you can't convince him of his folly. I'll speak with Natalie.
As you wish.
Your faces are not well known in this town. That may prove useful. Don't worry, Victor and I will do most of the talking. You need only play along.
Play along?
What he means to say is yes.
Alright, I got another one for you guys. Dan, I'm pretty sure you can spell this. Type in !roll, R-O-L-L. And it should roll, like, roll a dice number, give you a random number.
My shop?
If I had my pickaxe, I would have...
I mean, it may still be possible to buy something, and we may yet be allowed to keep it. Ah, here he is now. Natalie, allow me to introduce Lord Underhill of Randalar's prestigious League of Merchants.
Lord Underhill.
How did you screw that up, Dad? It's two L's. R-O-L-L.
I was just telling the good lady of our conversation, my lord.
Looks like it didn't work.
And how you were lamenting the state of the capital's stores.
Lubor says that not only are the granaries almost empty, but that war and the Blight mean this season's harvest won't be enough to fill them for winter.
Indeed, certainly that is the case. The nobles in the capital are buying up the city's stocks of barley and wine, driving the prices higher than most commoners can afford. It is only
Either way, I'm not
time
sure if it
before
even
the
works.
peasants revolt.
It is
Nice to test
worse
things out,
than
though.
I thought. If what Lord Underhill says is true, I fear we have little hope of supplementing our stores, meager though they regrettably are. And while I applaud your endeavors to dissuade our more bellicose citizens from seeking vengeance, I sense Conrad is not wrong in his assessment of the bandits' likely return. Which means that now, more than ever, we will need to secure what little we still have. Food, weapons, herbs, everything. If our humble town is to endure not only this hardship, but those that are certain to follow, we must stand united.
All right. If it will help to protect my home, I'll do it. But you needn't have gone through this charade.
Thank you, Clive. Your performance was nothing if not workmanlike.
She saw right through it.
I didn't say it was good, merely that it produced the desired effect. Now, my scouts should be returning shortly. Meet me back at the Briar's Kiss, and we shall see what we face.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not quite sure why that worked. Hey, Dan. Come on now. Just trying to test things out with my
It
stream
appears
here.
I have no choice but to do what little I can to defend.
Jeez.
Mommy, I'm scared.
Where am I going? I'm going this way.
Oh, I'm ruined.
Well, supposedly if you type in !commands, it'll give you a list of commands.
She is. Lady of the Spear herself, Conrad. May I introduce
Let me see
you
if I
to
can't
Jay,
figure this out myself.
Commander of the Red Wings, the oldest mercenary guild in the Free Cities.
A pleasure, my lady.
The pleasure is all mine.
As I told you, I summoned the commander here from Canver to inquire about a contract.
Victor says you told him no. That there aren't any men left to hire. Is that true?
True as the crystals cracked. Nobles came and claimed every last one worth his salt. And not just from us Red Wings. You know of the 7 high houses. There must be 2 swords assigned each one. Granted, we have a few boys left. If it's boys you're looking for.
Well, Conrad,
Okay, I see him up there.
Dalamul's finest cannot defend this town better.
I guess I don't have roll yet. I probably have to get like 100 followers or something.
That a band of beardless youths could better avenge the deaths of your brave men than you yourselves?
Absolutely not. We'll show those bastards who they're dealing with.
I can't believe that actually worked.
Conrad's not what you call the brightest candle in the crypt. And there's a reason why I had you do the talking and not Sid. Well played, my lady.
I'm not convinced our roles in this ruse were entirely necessary.
Well, we got that tested out. Thanks, guys.
I don't know. Conrad seemed quite taken with you.
I'm over here looking at it on my other computer because half that stuff doesn't show up. Like your followage showed up, but like all the other stuff doesn't show up on my actual like streaming stuff here with all the chat and everything. So it's all good. I like to test those things out.
Band together and show these brutes that Dalamil is not to be trifled with.
And I think with that, guys, I'm going to take myself a quick break. I gotta go grab myself another brew. Maybe, you know, hit the bathroom real quick. So, yes, I do like that one. Dan, they should probably add that. I guess as soon as I do hit that, like, 100 followers, I can make my own. So, maybe we could make a exclamation beer is good. But anyway, for beer to be good, I have to actually go grab one. So I will be right back. So go ahead and listen to some Field of Giants while I am gone. Be right back. Wrong button. There we go. Catch you guys on the flip side. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Ooh, welcome back. It's your boy Brost. You are watching Easy Mode, and we are playing some Final Fantasy. Hanging out with Dan and Brittany. Even though I think they stepped out for a moment. See if they come back. It's all good. Let me know how you guys are doing in chat. Make sure you are smashing that like button. We will get back into the game here. Yeah, trying to get through these little bit of side quests. Maybe we can get ourselves into another epic battle.
Good news, Sid. Both Conrad and
Alrighty,
Natalie
bro.
have
Go
somewhat gracefully
do what you gotta
accepted
do.
their new roles.
Check back in. Let me know when you're back.
Time no longer appears to be the luxury it was before lunch.
I take it your scouts found the bandits.
Technically, it would be the bandits who found my scouts. It appears they march for Dalamil as we speak. All of them.
That's like your opinion, man.
They don't just want food, they want the whole damn town.
I have a favor to ask. I'm told the bandits march in two groups, one from the south and one from the desert, in a move doubtless intended to stretch our already gossamer-thin defenses.
Very well. Jill and I will meet those from the desert. But what of the rest?
The rest, my friend, the city shall fight. Together. The stakes, I concede, are high. But if this does not unite Dalamil, nothing will.
That is a lot of faith to put into those who had their hands around each other's throats but a moment ago.
Then it will be for us to see that their hands are kept occupied. And I do mean us.
I thought you might say that.
We'll hold them off for as long as we can.
And we will do the same.
Let's slay some enemies.
No women folk have come to
I'll take that one.
He's all yours.
They mean to overwhelm us.
Yeah, they're not gonna. How'd that happen?
As you're ready. Let's try.
Ah. This guy ain't staying. I gotta stagger him before I use that.
Let's try.
timed that perfectly. I think I might upgrade that. See if we can't make it stronger.
Could they have held out?
I don't hear any fighting. What do you think?
That we should hurry.
Natalie, I owe you an apology. You did well out there. The inn would have been lost had you not held the line.
Without you, there would have been no line to hold. You saved us, Conrad. You saved Alamil.
Oh, we all
just saved Alamil.
Healing relationships across the globe.
Conrad seems to have had a change of heart.
I'd say they both have.
What we do here on easy mode.
That our visitors from the desert won't be joining us either. Pity.
The plan worked, Sid. Granted, it only took an army of bloodthirsty bandits at our gate.
Calm now, Victor. Why quibble over the details? We are united, and that is all that matters. As for you, Sid, you fight considerably better than you act.
I'll take that as a compliment. Our friends seem to have things under control. For now, at least. Let's go
Alrighty.
and put Otto's mind at rest.
So, where did you live?
Make sure you are smashing that like button, giving me a follow.
Sword like that.
If you are watching on YouTube, subscribe. YouTube is going pretty slow. So, you know, I don't know if Dan or Britt over there have YouTube accounts, but Easy Mode Live on YouTube. If you want to give me a subscribe. If not, you know, not everybody has YouTube accounts. I get it. No, the stuff is up here.
Did you see the pair that got pulled into time?
That kind of, huh? Hey, I'll take you how I can get you. Just reading some stuff here. Not even really reading it. I'll come back and read it later. Just kind of getting it out. You guys hanging in there tonight? Still just chilling. Taking it easy here on easy mode.
help you today, Clive? Is everything we've received and everything promised?
Nice. Some ability
Here you are.
points.
Come again. I may have more for ya.
Let's use those up. I wanted to make this stronger. See how much damage it does. Might as well make this a little stronger while we're at it. Still haven't upgraded some of this stuff. I'm not using that though. That, this. And honestly, I should use that. That's about the same thing, kind of. Yeah, let's reset. Oh. Wrong button. I need 30 more. Oh, looks like we're waiting. Looks like we're waiting.
When you turn up, hellos from all our friends thanking you for your timely intervention. How is it you always manage to arrive at just the right moment?
Luck, I suppose. Any word on the rest of the realm?
Let's see. Storm's still crying out for mother crystals. The nations are still in chaos. And the skies are still the color of a kick in the kidneys 2 days on. So...
Right.
Clive, we knew this was going to happen. Well, not the bleeding skies part, but you take my point. Now's not the time to second-guess yourself. Now's the time to visit the infirmary. Talia says your brother's awake.
Thank you, Otto.
So it was not Sylvester, but Olivier who served as Ultima's puppet. And when Dion learned of this, he sought to slay the fiend. Only for his father to take the spear that would have freed him. Enough to drive a man to madness.
Small wonder he hasn't stirred. I would be afraid to wake.
Had I but reached out to him sooner, warned him of the threat Ultima posed. But now, both an empire and her prince lie broken.
Joshua, what do you know of Ultima?
Very little, I'm afraid. Despite my best efforts. 18 years ago, as I lay buried beneath the rubble of Phoenix Gate, 'twas not death who came for me, but another. And it was while in my rescuer's care, I first heard of Ultima. I've been chasing his shadow ever since. Ultima is driven by some deep, dark purpose, and for whatever reason, it would seem you are crucial to his designs. He will stop at nothing to have you, even if that means toppling an empire.
But why me? What possible use could I be to such a creature?
That is one of many answers that have eluded me. Yet, I am certain of this. It is not mere chance. You were chosen for a reason. All dominants carry within them the might of an icon. Nigh limitless power that is at once acutely limited. I wield fire, and only fire.
And I only ice. 8 wardens for 8 elements. But you, Clive.
You are different. You're special. Your abilities begin with the flames of Ifrit. But they do not end there. The fact Ifrit can even exist goes against everything we thought we knew of dominance. Perhaps Ultima has been waiting for one such as you, whose potential is truly limitless.
I've encountered that thing
Yeah, Ultima wants me, man.
If it or he, as you say, needs me, why hasn't he claimed me as he did the boy?
Were I to hazard a guess, I'd say the two of you are somehow incompatible. His mind not properly attuned to your body.
His mind?
Mind, awareness, spirit, call it what you wish. But I believe Ultima to be an embodiment of the concept. This is why I struggle and fail to contain him here inside me.
I'm sorry. Inside you?
With every setting sun, I feel my strength wane. And though the Phoenix's flames mend the prison I have made for Ultima, they do so at a cost. We must find a means to bring an end to him before I meet my own.
What were you thinking?
It was that or let him take Clive. And I've always had a soft spot for my brother.
But that doesn't mean you should sacrifice yourself to save me.
Joshua. Clive, it's Gav.
Uh-oh, what's wrong with Gav?
There's an army of Akashic at the gates of Canver.
What guys should fight? The brothers? They did at the beginning of the game. As, like, big, huge monster things. It didn't go well. It wasn't awesome at all.
Well, what's the short of it?
Tyre told you. The capital of the Free Cities is under siege by an army of monstrosities. The city guard are doing their best to stem the tide, but numbers ain't on their side.
What of Lord Byron and Mid? Were they able to escape?
No, but they're all right for now. They're hiding with Gav at midship.
We have to get them out of there.
And we shall. Otto, prepare a Stolas. Tell Gav to stay exactly where he is.
Understood.
Vivian, what's the swiftest route to the Free Cities?
That sounds like a question for the map. Look here. This road, through Tabor, should provide the least trouble.
Good.
That is true.
What a coincidence. Tabor is exactly where I'm bound.
Joshua, bed is where you should be bound.
Yeah, they're brothers,
I
man.
told him the exact same thing.
One's
Were Tyre not
Phoenix,
such a
the other's
talented
Ifrit.
healer, I would surely have been inclined to agree. But, thanks to her ministrations, I feel I may safely rejoin my attendant, who was to wait for me in Tabor if we became separated.
All right, we travel together.
Clive.
If he stays close to me, he'll be fine.
Thank you, brother.
Now he's like my party member. So calm down on the fighting, man. Jeez. Quick reminder to anybody out there who may be watching this stream later on. 1 week from today, Saturday, we got another Askin' Haskins Remotely Relevant. We're going to talk about a few things. Tackle some on the internet questions. Maybe a few other things that I got planned, maybe, perhaps. Dan, are you ready for that? You ready for next weekend? Ready for a couple brews? you know, fun times. Live on Facebook at Askin Haskins. Man, I got a lot of hunts to catch up on. C's, more S's. I'm gonna have to take that on. I think that's one of our next things to do, guys.
What will it be today? How may I help you today? Here's the latest information I have.
Oh, that's just too much to go through right now. That's what I want to hear, Dan. That's what I want to hear.
The state of the realm is ever-changing, Clive.
It is going to be a fun time. So, like, let's take bets now. Is Matt gonna show up? Brett, you can get in on this too if you want. Will Matt show up? Man, so many side quests to take on as well. You think if he's not working, he'll show up? It's neither. I mean, we gotta go with yes or no, man. Probably not, is what Britt says, huh? We'll see. Probably. I don't know. I don't know what I think. He doesn't show up to many of them, but something tells me that
Isn't that the name of my uncle's manservant?
now that
Why
things
would
have
he be at
changed,
Martha's Rest?
you know, now that he's got a new life change, things might change. I don't know. We'll see. All right. We got a hard yes from Brittany over there. Well, I did mention it in the group chat on Messenger.
What am I gonna do?
I'll let him know this weekend as well. Maybe Monday I'll remind him, and Wednesday and Friday.
Is everything all right, Goots? You seem more discomposed than usual.
Oh, I don't know what that means, but I'm in a bit of a muddle. Oh, I think Nan might be in trouble, and she's...
It's all right. You can tell me.
There was a trader came by. One of our usual.
I wouldn't ask that question and not tell him.
He'd heard some rotten rumours about her down Dallymill Way. Folk are saying she's been selling to bandits and cutthroats and that. I mean, she's fond of a chance to make a coin or two, aye, but she'd never do business with baddies. Especially not the kind who go hurting people who haven't done out. I wanted to ask her about it myself, but I'm scared she'll give us a tongue lashing. She'd never give your tongue a lashing, though, would she?
Don't worry. I'll speak to her.
Oh, thanks, Clive. You'll let me know what she says, won't you?
Of course. I'm sure it's all just a misunderstanding. Lady Karen, how's business?
Not nearly as foul as the weather.
You're doing good trade then? Both in and out of the hideaway?
You guys always get me on a stream where it's like all story.
Wait.
Side
What
quests.
exactly are you getting at? Not once in 5 long years do you pay my affairs half a care. But here you are today, raking me over the coals like a bloody popoto.
Just asking. Out of interest. All right. I'm here because I was told certain rumors have
I'll go with
been
that.
circulating
Let's go Buffalo until they play the Browns.
about you selling weapons to
Then
brigands.
let's go Cleveland.
Are you? And who
Just my
was it
take.
who knows me so well as to tell tales of my evil exploits?
I didn't exactly hear firsthand. All I know is that someone in Dalamil has been spreading word to that effect.
And what? You believe it? You think I'm profiting off the blood of innocence, do you? Look, I've done things I'm not proud of.
Yeah, that's pretty much how it goes.
There were a time when I turned a blind eye
I
to
do
the
like to see
wretchedness
Buffalo
of the
doing
world
good.
so I could line my
Don't get me wrong.
pocket. But that woman is no more. And you'd know that if you'd ever paid the slightest bit of notice.
You're right, Lady Karen. I apologize. It was wrong of me to doubt you.
Aye, it was. Now, I reckon you've got better things to do than pointing your do-gooding finger at a poor old woman.
Of course. Good day. I spoke with Lady Karen.
What did she say?
That the rumors were unfounded, and that I was a fool for thinking they might hold any truth, along with some other things that made her feelings clear. And while it sounds like she may have done things she regretted in her past,
Hey.
she says those days are
We'll
behind
see.
her.
I don't know. Do they play each other this year? I have no idea. I have no idea what's going on with
I knew
anything.
Nan wasn't caught up in how bad. But why would people say she was?
So it's okay.
What
It's
did
fine.
she ever do to them? It's not right.
Football rivalries or just football fandom in general
do
can
things
be
for all sorts of reasons.
very, personal. I get it. It's all good.
I'm going to find out.
No sorries needed.
That trader, he said they were all talking about her in Dalamil. So that's where I'm going. I'll find someone who'll tell me, you'll see.
Are you sure that's wise? Whoever's spreading these rumors means Karen ill.
Oh, right. But that's why you'll be coming with me, isn't it, Clive?
I suppose it is.
I mean, just to, speak the truth of it all.
see the pair that got
In another universe, where I never left New York, I'd probably a Bills fan.
Seems the hideaway's lost
Blasted book.
Here, you put me in this situation, Clive. You can bloody well get me out of it. I need a hand with a recipe.
Are you sure it's me you're looking for? I'm not much of a cook.
I'm all the cook will be needing, thank you very much. What I want from you is a little of your time, right? Oh, and perhaps your sword. You remember Ivan's stew?
I'm just walking around at this point. Not
Despite
doing
the
much
look
with
of the
my
thing
game.
And that awful stench, people wolf it down. So I thought I'd try making one of these supposed masterpieces myself. Had a peek at the book and gave it a go, but, well...
It wasn't as straightforward as you'd hoped. Ivan had the same problem.
Yeah, but this is my blooming kitchen, and I will not be outdone. So if you don't want to be seen as playing favourites, I suggest you lend me a hand.
I've never been one to play favorites, Molly. And I would be only too happy to lend you a hand. So, what's on the menu this time?
A fried mortress of skyworm. That's one heck of a name, innit? Recipe seemed easy enough to an old hand like myself. Thought I'd followed it to a T. Only, turns out skyworm livers and drake's mint are not what I thought they were. At least I hope they're not, given the rancid mess they made.
Yvonne said the recipes in the culinary pilgrimage date back centuries. Who's to say the ingredients even exist anymore?
Well, that's a question for a scholar, wouldn't you say? Perhaps you know of one? Kindly old fella who haunts the shelves, maybe?
Fine. I'll go and speak to Harpocrates. Perhaps he'll know something. And if he does, I'll see if I can find your ingredients for you.
You do that. Lest we forget, you've got a reputation to uphold.
So many side quests.
Is a storm coming, Sid?
Lawsman Harpocrates. I've come to pick your brain if you don't mind. It's about the book you lent Yvonne.
Ah, Valisthea, A Culinary Pilgrimage, a classic. One of my favorites, in fact. The young man did a wonderful job with the Chance's stew. I do hope we shall be able to sample more such marvels in due course.
That's actually why I'm here. I don't suppose you know where I might find skyworm livers and drake's mint.
Ah, so the fabled Sandbrequois delicacy is next on the menu. Delightful. The descriptions of fried mortress never fail to make my mouth water. Now, skyworm is a somewhat antiquated name for the wyvern, their ground livers being the paste from which the mortress is made.
Dragon livers. How very Sandbrequois.
One would have thought the disciples of Bahamut would have a touch more reverence for their icon's brethren, but apparently not. I believe the specific dragon the recipe demands is the blueback wyvern, said to be the very color of the sea beside which it resides.
So we know where to look for our liver. But what about the drake's mint?
Saint's bonnet in contemporary parlance, a herb which grows along the North Reach coast. I gather that one can locate the cheerful yellow flowers by their heady scent alone, so I'm sure you'll have no trouble finding them. I may add that people once believed game was best served with the flora that sustained it in life, in which regard fried mortress of skyworm is undoubtedly a typical dish of the time.
Meaning that if I find one, I find the other. To Northreach, then.
Best of luck, Clive. And do save me a bite once the dish is complete.
You got your remote toast ready for next Saturday, Dan? If not, remember to get that ready.
Sid, perhaps you can help me solve a mystery.
I can certainly try. Who's gone missing this time?
It's not who, but what. Mid's scales, the ones she made for her workshop. I borrowed them to teach the little ones about weight, and shortly after the lesson, well, they vanished. My first thought was that they'd taken them off somewhere to play, but when I asked, they swore they had nothing to do with their having disappeared. Which almost certainly means they had everything to do with it.
Perhaps a visit from Sid will jog their memories.
I think it just might. Thank you. I don't like to imagine that my pupils would lie to me. But if they have, I'll have no choice but to discipline them accordingly. They were in the atrium when I last saw them. As always.
No. I gotta run all the way up there.
Seems the hideaway is lost.
All the boring stuff tonight.
I heard the Emperor was impaled on his...
What do you reckon we should do? I say we should just tell Miss Shirley.
Sid!
Hard at your studies, I see. And what is that? It's not a set of scales, is it?
No. Of course it isn't.
Well, not anymore, it's not. Oh,
And just how long hasn't it been one?
we're sorry.
But we didn't break them. We dismembered them.
Just like Miss Mididol showed us.
Yep.
Miss Mididol.
That's gonna be my excuse next time I
Why
break
would
something.
she have you dismembering her creations?
Because that's the only way to become a ninja-neer.
Miss Mididol said, the best way to see how something works is to take it apart and put it back together again.
Well then, your work is already half done. Carry on.
About that.
The taking apart was easy enough, but it's the putting back we can't work out.
Speak for yourself. The heavy thing goes at the bottom. Then...
You three need to learn to take responsibility for your actions. So let's have a look at these parts with fresh eyes, shall we? All right. Everything here was once part of Miss Mididol's scales. Every piece has its own role to play, and each is just as important as the others. If even one of them is missing, the scales won't work. So let's think about what those roles might be. You already know one of the pieces, the body. Its role is to support everything else. But what of the others? This is called the arm. Why do you suppose that is? It doesn't look much like an arm.
You're right. It looks more like a wing. Like a chocobo wing!
You've ridden a chocobo before, haven't you, Sid? Will you teach me to ride one day?
I'll think about it. Now, what do arms do?
Hold things. So wait, maybe this arm holds things too?
Good thinking. You're on the right track.
Do your thing, bro. Appreciate it. Stick around, keep the views going, and do your thing. Let me know what's up. If you get out, say goodbye. I'll say goodnight.
These round parts are called the pans. You all know what a pan is, don't you?
I do. Molly uses them in the kitchens to fry bangers. But these aren't for frying bangers, you idiot. They're for weighing stuff. But what if I wanted to weigh goods? I don't think he'd fit on that little thing.
Probably not.
What are the chains for?
Not at all.
Well spotted. Which means something must hold the chains up in turn. This tiny piece is what's called a cogwheel, or gear. Have you ever seen one before?
I have. Miss Mididol's dungeon is full of them. Most are on the floor.
She puts them in all her inventions. They spin round and round and round and round and...
That's right. They're very useful when you want to make things move. Do you remember if there was anything on the scales that moved?
I remember the arm moved when I tried weighing an apple. And then somebody ate it.
Not my fault. You should have tried weighing it before lunch.
We know what part's supposed to move and how it's supposed to move. So, let's put the pieces together first, see what doesn't move, and then stick the cogwheel to that.
Not a bad idea. You see? It's not so difficult. So, now that we've taken stock of the parts and learned what they do, what do you think?
I think we've got it.
Then here's what we'll do. You tell me what goes where, and I'll put the scales together.
Well, obviously you need to start with the body. All the other pieces fit onto it, don't they?
And the arms go on the body, just like real arms. Or wings, if you're a chocobo. And then the arms hold the pans by the chains.
Very good. Let's see if that works. There. All finished.
Yes! We did it!
Well, with Sid's help.
Oh, I just put the pieces together. It was you three engineers who showed me how.
That's right. We're Miss Mididol's hairs.
Her hairs?
Yeah, hairs for the future. She's showing us her secrets now, so we can help out the hideaway when we're older.
What do you think, Sid? Are we almost ready?
With a little more help from Miss Mididol and Miss Shirley, I'd say it won't be long at all.
You hear that? It won't be long.
Until then, though, do try to be honest with Miss Shirley.
Hey, look! We never used the cogwheel.
You don't think Sid forgot about it, do you?
Okay. Teaching some children. That's what we do here on easy mode. We make sure we give the next generation a leg up.
We're all gonna die. You hear me?
We don't do any of that stuff. We're not changing the world here. We're just playing video games.
I heard the Emperor was impaled on his own.
But I can imagine. Can I? I think I can.
There's a storm coming, Sid. Will there be...
Well, did you solve the mystery?
It was as you thought. The children had the scales, or the parts of them at least. They dismantled them to see how they worked.
Oh, no, Mid will have my head.
Thankfully she won't. This might even have been her idea. Although I was the one who ended up teaching the lesson.
I'm so sorry, Sid. I know how busy you are. I shall see that the children are properly punished.
Please, there's no need. Mid seems to have taken the three of them under her wing. She's even calling them her heirs. She'd have them follow in her footsteps. And her father's.
I see. Sid, do you know why Mid has been spending so much time at the hideaway of late?
She told me it was because her studies have been interrupted by events in Canva. Is that not true?
No, it isn't. The university offered her a commission. In exchange for full tuition, room and board, they asked her to oversee the design of several new war engines. To anyone else it would be an opportunity, but to Mid, who lost both her parents to war, it was a bitter pill. One she was none too keen to swallow. But that should come as no surprise. She's only ever cared about bringing people hope. The very last thing war can be said to do.
Which explains her heirs. She's working to give them a better life. And so should I. What's the odd engineering lesson?
Oh, you've given them far more than that. And I'm sure they're very grateful.
Quest complete. Make sure you're smashing that like button. Give me a follow. Subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. Shares always help. And, you know, you can ring that bell. Get notified. Or, as we found out tonight, you can also just type in, what was it? Exclamation... notify. You'll get notified when I go live. My schedule is sporadic, but most surely I will always be streaming on Mondays and Fridays. 9:30, 10 o'clock respectively of each of those. Alright, side quests. Side quests. Before we get to those side quests, we are going to take ourselves a little break. So I can go grab myself another beverage and hit that restroom. We will hit up the music with a little bit of Castlefield. Let's get into it, and I will catch you guys on the flip side.
The thoughts in our heads will never feel the same again, 'cause I've always been wrong from the start. The pain in my muscles, the taste of blood in my mouth, the memories I can't get out. And I don't wanna think about the time you met my family the last spring. And I don't wanna walk by that old coffee shop again, 'cause maybe I've been feeling just fine, but I can't make things better in time. Maybe I've been feeling just fine, but I can't make things better in time. And I've said that I wish I was dead. I'll never be myself again. Oh, these thoughts in my head and the things that we said. Oh, we've always been shit out of love. I've always been shit out of love. Out of love. Oh, don't do this to me. Don't you know I'm still thinking about how I'm trying to get better, but there's holes in my sweater and the cold keeps bringing me down. When I can't get to sleep, I stay up and I just think about all the words that I stuttered but couldn't be bothered to let you know just how I felt about the thoughts in my head and the words left unsaid. Oh, never get a chance to say to you when push comes to shove. Well, my life's not above how I've always been shit out of luck and out of love. You're all that I know. I just let you go. Everything that you say, the ghost that haunts you and me, I just can't escape. I can see the look in your eyes. Never been the one to fight, just fly. They say my wounds can heal if I take my time. But in the end, I'm not worried about mine. just hear me out. I don't know where we're headed. Won't talk about you with your wicked words. I've had it out, and that's why I felt this way. Standing outside of your parents' place, staring at the writing on our hands. And I still know all of our means, those reps that existed without any seams. They're all our best laid plans. They're all our best laid plans. Please don't leave my room again. You're the only thing that made me feel like this year is still worth living. I wish I didn't have to write a song about how everyone here hates me, so I'll drown in my mistakes that I can't fix. So I lay in the bottom of life, everything that you said so we can trust will never mean a thing to anyone but me. And I spent this year just trying to graduate, but everything just won't help me concentrate on all of my lies. They happen all the time. I can't leave this place forever. I'm a goddamn mess, but I swear I'll get better in time. In your eyes, I'm still doing just fine. And I can't try to get past that weather. All the thoughts in my head just seem to cloud over in time. In your eyes, I'm still doing just fine. So if I stay, I'll keep out of your way. 'Cause everything you said to me was written with complacency. And the places that you wanted me was something that I couldn't say. I cannot relate, feeling weaker every day. I can't leave this place forever. I'm a goddamn mess, but I swear I'll get better in time. In your eyes, I'm still doing just fine. And I can't try to get past that weather. All the thoughts in my head just seem to cloud over in time. In your eyes, I'm still doing just fine. So I'll spend all my money going from guitar lessons to therapy sessions.
Alrighty, I'm back. A little extra long break there for a second, but that's all right. You are watching Easy Mode. I am your host, Brost. Or you can call me Rick, as all those asking Haskin heathens would know me as. But we are back. We're gonna get back into the game. I think we're gonna try and do some of these side quests along with doing some of the hunts. I know it's not any of the epic battles or anything, but hey, they only come up every once in a while as it is. So we're gonna get into it. Messing with a few things here in the background, but that's okay. Let's go. Let's get the music out. Let's get the game music in, and let's find our way to some sort of a side quest area. Let me look at my list here. Oh, look at this. We got a new area. Look at that. Alright, that is for the main one, so we will wait for that. Alright. So the two here are all in Delmechia, so... And I can't go anywhere else, so let's take a trip to the new spot. Get the story out of the way, and then we will do the side quests. Cloak and dagger.
It's like a dream. The four of us out walking like we used to.
Enjoying this, are you? Gav and the others could be in danger as we speak.
You're right. I'm sorry. Yote is a fine scout. If Canville was attacked, she will already have begun gathering information.
There's side quest down there, jeez.
We should pick up the pace.
And I got friends that are in trouble, but I'm just gonna do the side quests first, right? 'Cause that's how it works. And we're here, we might as well do that one first. So that is what we will do.
The bandits may be known. Look what they've left us.
It shouldn't be too hard to find goods.
The gentlemen of the town guard.
Could be I know something more.
Clive, listen! I found someone who says he's heard the rumors about Nan.
Have you?
Go on. Tell him what you told me.
All right. It's like I said. A wizened old crone by the name of Karen's been selling steel to whoever will pay her price, be they knight or knave. Says the more swords and spears she puts in people's hands, the more war they'll wage. And the more war being waged, the more call for swords and spears. And who will they all
Sounds like
turn
a
to
good
keep
business
them
model.
steel? Why, the good Reaper herself.
And you've seen this Reaper at work?
Aye, it just so happens I have. You'll find her right here plying her trade most days.
Here in Delamil? Where exactly?
She has a stall here in the market, but if you're not the patient type, you can probably find her at her storehouse on the edge of town. But it'd be a bolder man than me that braved that particular nest of vipers. Feeling bold, traveler? I hope so, for your sake. Now, if that's all, I have places to be.
Sorry to have kept you.
You don't think Nan's the Reaper, do you?
Not unless she's discovered the secret of how to be in two places at once.
Eh? What do you mean?
Lady Karen hasn't left the hideaway in weeks. So who has been running this stall he spoke of?
Good question. I'll go and have a look.
And I'll visit this storehouse on the edge of town.
All right, but be careful, Clive.
You too, Goots.
Let's go have a look, shall we? How do I get out of here? Why can't I not just jump over that? BS.
Finest sell swords in Storm.
Fuck! How the hell did they find it?
I mean, literally.
The gentlemen of the town guard are strapped.
All the way over this way, huh?
What a mess. Where do we even start?
Everything is so
You fought
pink.
very bravely. The safety of the town is in our hands.
Time to brave the Viper's Nest.
Just you, is it? Thought I might have laid it on a bit thick.
It was a fairly unconvincing tale. So, what now?
That's up to you. Die a slow death, or a quick one.
Yeah, that ain't happening.
Boys, he's all yours.
Oh, I gotta fight. I was just about to open up my brew. Inconvenience. See if we can't take care of this real quick then.
Now, we could pretend this didn't happen.
Alright, someone's healing. Alright, who is it? Take out those healers first, you know? Man, all I wanted to do was open my brew.
Oh, you've done it now.
Go on. Tell me what I've done.
When the Borgwyn finds out you've killed his men, he'll have your head. He only wanted that bull of a manservant, the dim one always clinging to Karen's skirts. You weren't even supposed to be here. Who the hell are you anyway?
What were you going to do to him?
The Borgwyn wanted him to get to Karen. I was only supposed to point the lamp in the right direction once he arrived in Dalamil. But then you turned up. Well, go on then. If you're going to end me, end me.
You're not worth the effort. Now be gone, before I change my mind.
Fucking coward!
I need to find Goots. Right now.
Damn straight.
Get your filthy paws off me, you naughty-pated lout!
Stop calling me names! And stop spreading them horrible lies about Nan!
Well, that will be easy enough. For they are not lies. Every last word is true. And she must pay for her crimes in blood.
Blood?
Goose, are you all right?
He's gonna kill Nan! He said she had to pay in blood!
After what she did, it is only right. She ruined my life and the lives of countless others. That loathsome harpy's very existence is a crime, and I will not allow it to continue. Goots, was it? I have no quarrel with you. Only with your employer. Run along now. You need not pay for her sins.
No.
No?
I don't care what she did. I won't let you hurt Nan. Promise me you won't hurt her, or I'll kill you myself!
Goose, no.
Enough, all of you!
But how did you?
You're a sight less clever than you think you are, the pair of you. Did you think I wouldn't notice the two of you slinking off together? Well, the whole thing got me thinking, who in Dalamil might bear me a grudge? And a certain snivelling shit I ran afoul of in my fairy years came to mind. Though it was just Bogan back then, wasn't it?
Spelled CH
I
though,
thought the
so
years
it's not
might
the
have
same.
taught you some sense, but I see you're the same pants-pissing craven you've always been. What was it we called you? Wet legs?
You bitch! Everything that happened, it was all your fault! And now you'll finally pay for what you did to me!
She gonna take him out herself.
Goose, you...
If you want a piece of Nan, you'll have to go through me.
Fuck!
You great galoot. Out of the way, I can handle this myself. So, wet legs. You remember what you told me when we last met? An eye for an eye. Wise words, Sam. Wise words. And now, it's time to collect. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Is he...
Dead? No. But I reckon he wishes he was. It ain't easy going through life one eye short of a pair. After all, I should know.
You don't mean...
Oh, don't tell me you didn't notice. Lost it to old Wet Legs back when we were working the same routes. Said I'd stolen from his strongbox. I'd done nothing of the sort, mind. But that didn't stop him taking his little revenge. So I took some of my own. Sorry, lost everything. His coin, his clients. Always knew he'd be back one day to claim his due. But he crossed a line dragging poor Goots into this. He didn't hurt you, did he?
No, Nan. Still got all my arms, see? Legs too. But what if he comes back again?
What if he does? First we take the other eye, then we work our way down. He'll learn his lesson soon enough. But something tells me the Wet Legs has learned it already. Right. Let's get you back to the hideaway. You've attracted quite enough
she took an
attention
eye?
already. Ta-ra, Clive.
That's cold.
Remind me never to cross you, Karen.
Head on over to Northreach. Take care of the side quest first.
Nothing like a little rest. Fill the coffin. There were ghosts at the gates, not Daisy.
Okay. Of course I can't jump over the frickin' wall.
This might take
Of course. Ain't gonna take a while. What are you talking about, dude?
Farewell.
Freaking 4 of us out here. We're good.
Bogoti said I should be able to find what I'm looking for somewhere nearby. Bright blue dragons and bright yellow flowers. Should be easy enough to spot. This must be our wyvern. All right. Let's get this over with. Too slow.
Yeah.
Nice try. Too slow. Enough.
Yeah.
That's the wyvern's liver. Now I just need to find the herbs. Bright yellow with a heady scent. I think that's everything Molly needs to resurrect her recipe. Better head back.
Let me know how you guys are doing in chat. Smash that like button. Give me a follow. You can also subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. Do the things that are necessary for you to, you know, hook me up, right?
My lord Marquis, is that you? It is you. Then you received my letter. I am Sebastian Rutherford, Chief Steward of your Lord Uncle's estate.
Of course. We met once before.
Yes, my lord. Thank you for coming.
And what was so sensitive that you couldn't put it in writing?
1,000 apologies, my lord. I did not mean to offend. I merely...
It's all right. Continue.
I am here at Martha's Rest, at the behest of your Lord Uncle, tasked with learning what I am able of the realm's current state of affairs. And what I have learned is grim. The fall of the Mother Crystals has left Storm in a state of utter disarray. The subsequent darkening of the heavens has only made things worse. Akashic attacks, once unthinkable, are now commonplace. The gears of governance have ground to a halt, and without a steady hand on the tiller, the realm threatens to drift into utter chaos. Your Lord Uncle, however, believes there is a way to avoid this fate, and is determined to see it set in motion.
That sounds like quite the undertaking.
It is. Hence my having enlisted the aid of several colleagues serving the 7 high houses. Alas...
Alas?
I have lost contact with 2 of those colleagues already. They are both able-bodied and trained in the sword, yet in these dark times, even that may not prove sufficient to keep a man safe on the road.
So you want me to find them? I'll need to know where they went.
One I sent to investigate the Republic, the other the old Imperial capital of Oriflamme.
That doesn't exactly narrow it down. I suppose I'll start in Dalamil and work my way east.
Thank you, my lord. I shall pray for your success and safety.
Oh, okay. Heading back to Dale Mill. Hold on one second, guys. Take a look here.
It's not going to be easy finding one man in an entire republic.
Yeah.
Someone here's seen something.
I am being distracted here for a second, guys. I am sorry. Hold on 1 minute. Alright, I'm back. Sorry for the wait there. It's your boy Brost, and when you were watching Easy Mode, we're playing Final Fantasy XVI, and I am going the completely wrong way.
The bandits may be known.
Mummy,
The gentleman of the town guard.
Make our way through the side quests. Trying to see if I can't get Matt in here. Had Dan and Brittany in here already tonight. See, Matt's not too big on Facebook, so I gotta get him on YouTube. See if he shows up.
I don't see your master here, so you can start by giving us all the coppers in your purse.
I already told you, I have nothing.
Then maybe we'll take that pretty outfit and the steel you're wearing.
Please! These men are trying to rob me!
I'll deal with this.
Thank you.
You that one's master, then? If you'd kindly pay the coin he owes us, we can pretend you didn't draw your blade on Republican soldiers.
Or you can go back to your garrison and I won't report you to your captain.
Oh, you're more than welcome to. He hasn't had many visitors since we slit his throat.
Did not even come close to him.
I'd expect as much from Hugo's faithful, but these were men of the fist.
Much has changed in the Republican army since they lost their rock.
You've seen this kind of thing before, then?
Many times. I was sent here to observe the situation.
You're one of Rutherford's men. He sent me to look for you.
Well, then you have my thanks. I fancy I could defend myself against one, perhaps two, but a whole regiment. I arrived in Dalimil several days ago, but when I called upon the captain of the local garrison to make inquiries, his men confiscated my effects and locked me in a cell.
The captain is no more, and his men make the rules now.
Fortunately, I was able to bribe my way free, only to be stopped again by those soldiers you so kindly dispatched.
What of the Fist Central Command? Surely they wouldn't allow such lawlessness amongst their ranks.
I would imagine they are unaware of it. Most of the army has fallen back to the capital and hunkered down behind her walls. Those who weren't recalled now rule the fringes unchecked, answering to no one but themselves.
Then it's worse than we imagined. You should return to Rosaria. It's not safe here.
I'll find a caravan heading north. You won't mind if I borrow one of these soldiers' coin purses?
Not at all.
Not at all.
To find this second associate of Rutherford's.
Where's my brute? There it is.
If he was bound for Oriflamme, I'll start at Northreach and see if I can pick up his trail.
Man, all the way back to Northreach. They really make me run around, aren't they? Thank God for fast travel. Could you imagine how long it would be to go all the way that way? I probably could do it. There is a way to do it, right? I don't know.
There's a lot of road between here and the capital. Rutherford's man could be anywhere.
I am betting they're about 60 yards away. That is my guess. I'm assuming that's where we're at on that. Let me know how you guys are doing in chat. I missed it. Smash that like button. Make sure you give me a follow. Subscribe, do your thing. I know I say it a lot, but hey. I need it all I can get.
What happened here?
If you're with the others, they've already relieved me of my belongings.
I'm not. I'm looking for someone who was sent here by a man named Rutherford.
And then you found him. I'm Alistair Rockford, attendant to the Lady Ariane of House Wellesley.
Of the 7 high houses of Rosaria. It's been a long time since last I saw my great-aunt. Is she well?
My Lord Marquis? Yes. Yes, she is. The Lady Dowager has granted me leave to assist your Uncle Stuart. I was on my way back from the old capital when I saw some villagers being robbed on the road here.
Bandits?
They looked more like field hands, but it didn't matter in the end. I did what I could to help the victims, but all it earned me was a pommel to the temple.
Which way did they go?
South, toward the gate.
All right. I'll take care of them. Founder knows I've met enough of their kind. You head back to Northreach, visit the Vale, tell them I sent you.
Thank you. I shall. Founder be your shield.
They just couldn't resist, could they?
Time to beat someone up.
This one's ours, pretty boy.
Got me. You got me.
Make for the town while you can. There may be more bandits nearby.
You don't need to tell me twice. Many thanks, traveler.
This looks to be all of them.
I thought I told you to make for the Vale.
And stand by as ill might befall the heir to the ducal throne.
It's just Clive, and I'm fine. Which is more than can be said for you.
I will survive.
Strange that the garrison wouldn't intervene in such a brazen attack so close to their gates.
The garrison have their hands full inside the city. Some days they don't even send out patrols. There are few hands left to work the fields, and even fewer to transport the grain. The market stalls are nearly bare, and the price for what remains is exorbitant. It's not uncommon to see a fight break out over a crust of bread. When I said the ones who attacked me didn't have the look of bandits, I meant it. They were probably just desperate.
Rockford, listen to me. If you are to continue your investigation, you first need to seek the attention of a healer.
Of course. I shall return to Northreach right away. But allow me to thank you first. Had you not happened along,
Don't thank me. Thank Rutherford. It was he who sent me.
I suppose he'll be wondering where I've got to. I shall send a Bistolus as soon as I'm able. Good day.
My uncle certainly has his work cut out for him. If it isn't already too late. I should go and tell Rutherford that his colleagues are still in one piece.
Alrighty, guys. I am gonna go for at least another hour here. Try to get these side quests done. Maybe a hunt or two. We'll see. It depends. But I am going to take myself a quick little break. You know, gotta grab another beverage and hit the head real quick. Because you know how it goes. So, we will get ourselves back here real quick. And we're going to play this song right here. And I will catch you guys on the flip side. Be right back.
October, it seems so far out of reach. I'm not broken, but who else could I be in a time like this? I'm lost out at sea. But who else could I be? It's not over, and it never was for me. If I'm not yours, then who else could I be? You're moving on, and I'm drowning in memories. But who else could I be? I tell myself that I'm not bitter. I tell myself that I'm no fool. I don't wanna be blue, I don't wanna be lonely. Who am I kidding? I'm all of these things. But who else could I be? After October. After you, after it's over, after October.
Alrighty. We are back. It's your boy Brost. And you are watching Easy Mode. The stream that aims to, you know, ease you out of your night. Mostly it's, you know, trying to ease you out of that daily real life grind. We all do it. Grind through the day and then take that night to relax. I like to help you all relax on your, you know, Monday, Friday nights, and sometimes Saturday nights. So we do our thing. Gotta go to Martha's Rest, so let's go. This quest has got us going everywhere. Appreciate those who have joined me tonight, my super fans Dan and Brittany. I guess Matt did not decide to even try to take a look at me tonight, but that's okay. It's all good. Perhaps he'll join us next Saturday at Askin' Haskins. Then, you know, we'll have plenty of time to grill the people around us.
The Rest's location affords a constant flow of traders, and with it, a constant flow of information. Speaking of which, I received word from both my associates. They have resumed their investigations, thanks to you.
I only happened to be in the right place at the right time. They both seem to think the realm's prospects rather grim.
I am afraid that grim would be putting it lightly. Storm is in crisis, and if we are to free her, we must work quickly. And we must work together. Such is your Lord Uncle's wish.
As it is mine.
Alrighty. Where are we at here? We got return to the hideaway.
It seems the hideaway's lost it.
So, did you have that word with Tomes then?
I did, and he was as helpful as ever. He told me exactly where to look, in fact.
We're gonna make ourselves something new.
And what precisely will I be cooking up? Or is it better not to know?
Blueback wyvern liver. And, a herb known as Saint's Bonnet.
Ah, wyvern livers, was it? Well, at least it weren't actual worms, I suppose. Now then, you stay right where you are. I've got some cooking to do. Let's hope these grand old chefs of yore knew what they were on about. And here we have it. Fried mortress of skyworm. Ivan's offered to make sure it's fit for consumption. Well, I say offered. He as good as begged.
And rightly so. Is there any higher honor than partaking in a slice of culinary history?
It's always something that's pukable. Then, oh my god, it's the greatest thing ever. No, That's not how it works, man.
So,
No.
not fit for consumption then.
What witchery is this? The crackle of the crust gives way to an almost violent richness. Yet, it is the piquant kiss of the saint's bonnet that tames this savage dish. It is a tour de force. A force of nature, even.
I just don't think this dude can eat.
Flavor and sensation. A graceful beast emerging from centuries of slumber.
This dude can't eat.
I think he likes it.
He doesn't.
Well, I can't quite tell with all that nonsense he's talking.
Right?
But I reckon you might be right. It was decent then, I take it.
Decent?
I swear he eats like
remarkable.
a candy bar and he's just puking his brains out.
Sid,
God,
might I suggest that you command a party of your finest men and women to procure a dozen blueback wyverns forthwith?
I'll give it some thought.
I think he's seriously got a problem. This might be something we need to look into. You might need a little bit of therapy. I don't know. I'm just being facetious.
Nothing like a dish of cold vengeance to foul the gut.
I'm sorry, Nan. I didn't mean to make things worse. I just thought I had to protect you. Like you've protected me.
Aye, well, someone had to. Your parents certainly didn't give a whit for your well-being. Reckon the both of us would be worse off if I'd not taken you on. You've always been me right eye, Goots. And I'd have you stay that way. So don't you dare go looking for trouble again.
Well, I will. If you ever need help, I'll do it again and again, and you can't stop me.
Why, you big lump. Fine. Play the hero if it makes you happy.
Thanks, Nan. I won't let you down.
There's nothing he wouldn't do for you.
That's as maybe. But if he's ever to make his own way in life, he'll need to start looking out for himself as well. Till then, he'll need people to watch his back, just like you did in Dalamil. Don't think I didn't appreciate that.
Of course. His family.
For sure.
Stop it. You make me one good eye, mister. I don't go thinking that'll do you any favours. A potion today'll cost you the same as it did yesterday.
Just give me some new equipment already. I hit that button too quick. What did I get something that I didn't? Take a look at the gear.
Did you see the pair that got pulled into time?
Wait a second. I gotta read that again. Wait, okay. Never mind. I read that wrong. probably check how many potions I have and know how to use a few.
Let me tell you a story, Clive.
All right.
And whoa, okay.
Them rumours wet legs were spreading. Might be they weren't just tales plucked out of thin air. You see, there were a time when I weren't too particular about who I sold steel to, so long as they paid me the right price. Some women lust after blood, others after flesh, but me, I were always one for gold. And to satisfy that lust, I sold to opposing armies, stabbed my every client in the back, made myself the most hated woman in the twins. But then one day I met a man who made me a different kind of offer. Said he'd give me access to a realm-wide community of like-minded individuals in constant need of steel and sundries. On the condition I sold to him and his alone.
Was that the first time you met Sid?
Aye. And I fell right into his damn trap. He was true to his word, so I ended up being true to mine. And I soon started making the best profits I've seen since taking up the trade. And all without aiding or abetting any outlaws. Except Sid himself, that is. Told me about his plan to topple the mother crystals, you know. Said that with them gone, the realm would want for all manner of things. An opportunity for the likes of me to mint gil. Why, I reckon an enterprising individual could find himself the richest dam in the twins. And that's when he had me. I emptied my stores that day and moved into the hideaway proper. And the rest, as they say, is ancient bloody history. A dozen years on, and I'm still not the richest dam. Not for lack of trying, mind. But I can say that I have never been happier. You've all shown me there are some things more precious than gil.
Damn straight.
So don't you go messing it all up, or you'll have me to answer to.
Okay. All I want to do is buy some potions.
Go on, then. You'll not find a better price than that. Finished, are you?
I only used one out of all that. I thought I used more than that. Not complaining.
Did you see that?
That's probably the one thing that's out there, right?
How are you doing? Here you go. Always something in there.
I'll travel there myself there, brother. Alright, where's my list on this hunt here? We got... Okay, Delmechia, let's head on over. I'm gonna go here. In the central area. We are looking for empty hovel, Delmechia. Fields of Corvic. Fields of Corva, it's over here. Through the sickle. The guttery. Sickle Demelia to the jaw. We're gonna go down here too. That's what we're gonna do. So south.
If all of us continue to work together and defend Dallas,
The bandits may be no more, but look, they've left us.
Or on the hunt for some monsters.
The gentlemen of the town guard are a strapping bunch.
Go fight something. Let me know how you're doing in the chat. Smash that like button. Give me a follow. Subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. Shares help. You know the deal, people. I do not need to tell you, do I? I'm thinking right now is the best time to do hunts, considering I have a party of 4. 3, if you're not counting the dog. So yeah, that's how I feel about that. Yeah, level up. I like it. For real, people, feel free to interact in chat whenever you are watching this. If you're watching it live, if you're watching the stream afterwards, let me know what's up. Know what you think. Think I like suck at this game? Let me know. I don't care. All right, sickle demo to the jaw. I probably should have went the other way, but we'll find out. Of course, there's also something over here, Fields of Corva, so let's head on that way. Let's head that way. Let's open up the map, right? I'll go this way first. It's almost like I want to switch to Garuda so I can get these guys down. Of course, I can shift my way towards them if I really wanted to. I guess that's what it's really for. Look how big this place is. An empty hovel, that's what I'm looking for. That's where I'm headed. I want to fight this though. Because, I mean, we're fighting things. We're gaining levels, right? I just love just being able to sit here and just hit the thing.
Too slow.
I'm just gonna sit here and let them guys hit it. I want to get the Mega Flare going. Game over. It's gotta be.
Nice try.
Told you. Gilded Path. There's something over here. There's a shop over here. I can't get there. I'm pretty sure it's from this way, obviously. Let's make our way to the empty hovel. That was fun. I'm having fun, and that's all that matters. Ooh. That's not exactly where we're going, but pretty sure this is what we're after. I don't even know what rank it is. Oh, this ain't what we're after. I almost did not think I got that. It's gonna be over here somewhere. 2 goblin coins. Yeah, here they are. Yeah.
Peace at last.
Okay, well, we found that one. I guess we make our way towards the jaw, right? And it looks like these connect. Like, why? Inaccessible. We'll find out, I guess. Let's grab a chocobo and run our way to that way.
Let's go. Run like the wind.
Did want to fight that thing, well, we're not gonna.
Caution, brother.
I ain't cautioning nothing. I can pick that up. That's awesome. We're gonna check this other path, that's for sure. Not that path.
Be safe.
Alrighty. Gotta check what's going on over here. Okay, got distracted by the thing. What is up, people? Make sure you are smashing that like button. Give me a follow. It does not hurt. And do not think this is what I'm looking for. Maybe it is. Ooh, that is. That is.
Playtime for the pack, is it? Let me introduce you to mine.
My guys take care of it. Hopefully I still have that. Okay, gotta start over again. That sucks, but maybe I can kite this thing. All right.
That wasn't too bad, was it, Torgor?
Alrighty, we gotta go back to the hunt board. I have done these two. And being that it is what it is, I think that it's time for me to get out of here. I know I said I was gonna go for another hour, but honestly, your boy is tired. So let's get out of here. I want to thank my super fans for joining me tonight, Brittany and Dan. It is always appreciated. I know you're not hearing this right now because you had to dip out, but it is greatly appreciated. Anyway, I will catch all of you guys on the flip side. I'll see you Monday. There might be a slight chance tomorrow. I don't know. Might do a silent Sunday, but I don't. It's always last minute, guys. I don't have the luxury of pinning down an exact schedule. I just don't. So, but it's all good. We do what we do. That's why you smash that bell so you know when I will be coming out, and you can catch me when I stream. Till then, guys, have fun. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend. I will see you guys Monday, and I will catch you on the flip side. Good night, people.
Saw you thinking like you lost your mind. Never thought it would be ending like this. Never thought I would be dreaming about your smile. Feeling how the chills are rushing up my spine. When I saw you dancing into the fire. Never thought I'd see you losing your mind. I saw you thinking like you lost your mind. Never thought it